Listen, they didn't send him to save Earth. Nah, they sent him because hell straight up said, we don't want him. And the moon? Yeah, it stopped talking back. Tonight, things get real ugly.
Cairo, nighttime. Sky looking cracked like broken glass. No cap. Lightning ain't even hitting the ground anymore. It's just floating, like it's confused. People running like crazy. And then a voice drops from the sky. Marc Spector, you're done. Marc drops to his knees in a busted temple. He's breathing heavy like, yo, this can't be real. Above him, the moon shows up. But something's off. It ain't glowing right. It feels dead inside. Marc whispers, Khonshu, that you?
No answer. Just silence. Then, boom! Fire explodes behind him. A deep voice growls, forget him. Marc turns and sees it. A flaming skull staring right through him. Chains dragging across the floor like they got a mind of their own. Marc backs up. Nah, what the hell is that? The skull leans in. I'm your new problem. Chains snap around his arm. And in 1 second, boom! His body erupts into blue-white hellfire mixed with moonlight. The whole temple collapses. When the dust clears, Marc Spector is gone. Something else is standing there. Half angel, half nightmare. And it says, let's ride. Now the world is shook. Nobody knows what that thing is. But deep between heaven and hell, things are panicking. Khonshu speaks first. He is mine. I picked him. But hell laughs. Not joking. Like disgust. Bro, we don't want him. Dude's too broken. That's the problem. He's not accepted anywhere. Not heaven, not hell. So the spirit of vengeance does something wild. It doesn't pick him. It fuses with rejection itself. Back on Earth, Marc wakes up in an alley like, yo, I'm tripping, right? His hands are burning, but he ain't dying. They turning into chains, living chains. Then he hears 2 voices in his head. Moon Knight, control it. Ghost Rider energy, burn it all down. Marc grabs his head. Man, I'm losing it. And then gun clicks behind him. A group of mercenaries. One of them goes, that's the Cairo incident guy. Marc slowly stands up, head tilted, one eye glowing silver, other eye burning like hell. He says, bad move, showing up here. First shot fired, but the bullet stops mid-air, caught in a flaming chain. Marc moves. Not fast, not slow, just unavoidable, like death with a schedule. A merc swings a blade. Clang! Hits a glowing moon shield. Another fires rockets. Marc slams his hand down. Boom! Chains explode from the ground like snakes on fire. He walks straight through it all like, y'all really thought this was gonna go your way? Mercenary yells, what are you? Marc pauses, voice overlapping. Moon voice, judgment. Fire voice, punishment. Then together, we are what you did wrong. Chains explode outward, but instead of just killing them, he forces their memories out. Every crime, every lie, every dirty secret. They drop, screaming like, stop! Get it out of my head! Silence. Marc stands alone. But then, clap, clap, clap. A slow clap. A man steps out. Bone suit. Calm smile. Too calm. That was cute, but you're still broken. A slow clap. A man steps out. Bone suit. Calm smile. Too calm. That was cute, but you're still broken. This guy ain't normal. He's called the Collector of Broken Souls. And he drops the bomb. You weren't chosen. You were tested. Marc freezes. What? Collector smiles. If heaven rejects you and hell rejects you, what do you become? Boom! Reality starts glitching. Buildings bending like paper. Marc tries to transform fully, but the voices fight again. Moonlight, focus, fire, destroy everything. Marc screams. I don't even know who I am anymore. Collector leans in. Exactly. Then, bam! He splits Marc apart. Moon Knight on one side, Ghost Rider force on the other, both weakening. Collector whispers, alone? You're nothing, bro. Silence hits. Then, everything stops. Wind dies. Fire stops moving. Moon disappears, and a new voice comes in. Calm, controlled. You're wrong. Boom! The two halves slam back together. Explosive fusion. Light plus fire plus moonlight equals something new. Mark rises, different now, fully locked in. No confusion, just dominance. He says, I'm not chosen. I'm what happens when judgment stops asking permission. Collector steps back. Oh, no. Mark walks forward. Chains wrap the sky. Moon turns red. Hell goes silent. And he whispers. Sentence erased. Flash! Everything goes white. Somewhere outside reality, something ancient whispers. We messed up creating him.